All right. First and foremost, I want to start off by saying, Call Allah Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Makar Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles of GMS who rule well and who taught me this truth. And salutations to you sincere Akim out there listening, learning, and pushing this truth. And I'm going to jump straight into this video. I don't want to make it too long. I saw a couple brothers do responses. I haven't clicked on it and watched it yet to see what the brothers said. But I watched this brother. I don't know this brother. I believe, Salakia, if I got your name wrong, I think his name was Yawasop. He said he was part of the main Great Millstone Camp, and as far as in New York with Elder Apostle Tahar and Elder Apostle Gabar. I don't remember ever seeing this brother, but he might have been one of the young brothers in the background. But nonetheless, I'll let you hear what this brother said, man. Go watch this video. It's a real good video, man. Watch this video. And then I'll let you hear what he has to say, and then I'll give my input. And Lord willing, it's edifying. He seems like a sincere brother to me, man. Like the scriptures, I'll pull one scripture before I get into anything. And then let you hear what he says. It says, this is Proverbs 24:16. For a just man falleth 7 times, and riseth up again, but the wicked shall fall into mischief, right? And as far as concerning this brother here, Yawasop, I know the scriptures say no man putting his hand to the plow looking back is fit for the kingdom, but it's up to the Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. This is the Lord's movie. This is the Lord's show. Luke chapter 15 clearly tells you about the prodigal son. I'm not gonna read that, but y'all could go read Luke 15. It tells you about the prodigal son, right? And at the end of the day, many are called, few are chosen, and it is what it is. You just got to give diligence. But nonetheless, let's jump straight into the video, and then I'll get into the scriptures. I'll let you hear what this brother has to say, and then we go from there. The name of the video is GMS has 100% truth, and I'll just let you hear a little bit of what this guy says.
What happened with me was, after I had some time in GMS, and it was at Passover.
Like I said, I believe the brother's name is Yawasop. Let me run it back a little bit. Let me see, I started at 2 minutes.
All the elders, Apostle Tahar, Apostle Orion Line,
run it back.
Fall out this truth or fall and go off. Now, what's the number one reason? I know, Elder Tahar, all the elders, Apostle Tahar, Apostle Orion Line, Apostle Gabar, and the elders all know the number one reason you fall out is that woman. So what happened with me was, after I had some time in GMS, and it was at Passover, and Elder Menatazah.
What's funny is they say around the Passover and after the Passover, that's when a lot of brothers fall in and out of the truth. That's what's funny too. But everything is spiritual. But
I was the first person I told that I got my woman pregnant, and I never forget this. I never forget this because it still plays in my head all the time, man. And what happened was, I told Elder Menatazah, damn, I got my woman pregnant. I fucked up, I got my woman pregnant. But guess what? You know what Elder Menatazah told me? He said that should make me go even harder for this truth.
And I'm going to stop right there. How I stumble across this video is, what's them clown niggas that be making scoffer videos? Avenger for Yahweh Shai, one of them dumb niggas. That's how I stumbled across this video. He did a video talking shit on his brother, talking about how we're a cult because we tell people not to be with their families. And that's 100% bullshit. Because I have a family. I have children. I have a wife. Many of us have women. That's bullshit, right? He's bearing false witness. But like I said, if you have any kind of fucking understanding, any kind of common sense, and you understand the times that we living in, like Paul said, you dumbass niggas, it's better that you have the ones that have wives be as if you have none. See, these scoff, the Lord gonna destroy these niggas, man. They have no common sense. The Lord ain't dealing with them, man. and I can't wait till the Lord destroy the 2/3, man. But anyway, he was clowning this dude because he said he was saying about he messed up having a child. And if you ask me personally, I'm not having no more children, Lord's will. You know what I'm saying? Why would you want to bring anything into this world, man? This is hell. You understand? That's why Paul said that he rather the men be like him and not have children. But what he understood, he said, but rather to prevent fornication, right? Let each man have his own wife. So what the fuck is that clown talking about? You see? But anyway, like I said, and what the elder Monothazar gave him was sound advice. Having children should make you go 20%. I mean, not 20%, 1,000% harder. Because you not only got to worry. That's what made me go personally. I can give my own personal experience. That's what made me go 1,000% ham was having children. I no longer I never gave a fuck about nothing in this world, man. I didn't give a damn if I lived. I didn't give a damn if I died. But once I brought another soul into this world, and I realized I was responsible for that child, I realized I want my children to be delivered, man. And my woman, Lord is willing. If not, that's the Lord. It's up to the Lord. Everything is up to the Lord. Your child might make it. Your child might not make it. Why? Because your child has been here before. You see? So every soul has to end. You see, these people not deep, man. They don't really understand what's going on. But anyway, I'm getting heated because that damn, what I think his name was Avenger for Yahweh Shai, or Mystery Avenger. One of them fucking clowns, man. But anyway, Salakia, man, that nigga pissed me off. But yeah, it's nothing wrong with that, man. There's nothing wrong with what the brother's saying. And from what I gather so far from the video, the dude looks sincere. His spirit is humble. And that's the number one thing, is humbling yourself, man. He obviously has the eye solve. He can see things. He can see prophecies being manifest, taking place. Okay? So obviously the Lord is still working with him because he can still see things. You see? But anyway, let's get back into the video. Salakia.
But what did I do? I did the opposite. Took heed to things that she was saying.
Seducing spirits, which is with the scriptures. That's why you have to lean onto the scriptures, man. And he actually went into that, how he didn't have a firm. Go watch the whole video, man. It might be in the part that I put it might not have been. Watch the whole video, man. It's a very good video, very good, edifying, sincere, confession, whatever you want to call it, epistle, whatever, from this brother, man.
It's gonna be there for your son. This, that, you know the bullshit that these nigga women bring.
Entangling with the fears of this world, and the scriptures tell you not to entangle. No man worth entangleth with the fears of this world, man. We don't get caught up in that, man. We get up and pushing this truth. Yeah, you gotta feed your family. Yeah, you gotta work. You gotta pay the bills. But that's on the back, man. I'm at work. The scriptures is in my head. Videos is in my head. Precepts is in my head. I'm watching the news. I'm there, but I'm not really there. I'm of this world, but I'm not of this world. I'm beyond this world, man. You gotta stay meditating on your Habashim, your Hawashai. I know you can't stay in the spirit 1,000% all the time, but as much as possible, man. Especially the closer and closer we get. You see? Because remember, the scripture says Satan, as a roaring lion, is going to and fro, trying to sift us, man.
And from there, I just went downhill from there.
And like I said, I said it in another video. The Lord will watch you for a long. Everything is a test, man. Like him having a daughter, a son or daughter. I think he had a son, Slakia. But everything is a test, man. Everything. The Lord does everything for your elect's sake. He doesn't care about this world, man. He doesn't give a fuck about your neighbor unless your neighbor's part of the elect. But everything you see in this world is for the elect's sake, man. The internet was made for the elect, man. Your cell phone was made for the elect. The sun comes up every day for the elect, man. You breathe in air for the elect, man. Everything is for the elect's sake. You see? So everything that's going on in the world, you may not be able to realize it or see it at that moment. Everything is the Lord watching you and testing you. Okay? Refining you.
Like I said, I'm ashamed of myself that happened because I knew better.
It's
Okay?
nothing to be ashamed
Pay
about. It's not the Lord. Man's going is of the Lord, man. The Lord wanted you to have that child, man, to test you, to get you here. Look at that. It's building you up. It's about like this proverb said: a just man falleth 7 times, right, but gets back up, man. You see, it's when you just completely become a derelict, like fucking that damn agent Nate said. We're not derelict. He's a derelict. Okay, when you become a derelict and just abandon your post, man. Just like he did it. He was a derelict he left it dilapidated for a while. So got to be careful. Lord's willing, the Lord is dealing with you, but you gotta, you can't be going, like I said, putting out off the Lord day by day.
it is, I'm with the men of the Lord, and I was in the main camp with the apostles.
And that's the thing. You just can't stand next to a man and think you're gonna make it, man. You gotta carry your own cross.
But what happened? I wasn't diligent,
See, he's
and I
humble and
wasn't.
he's honest. That's the first thing about why I believe this dude. I don't know this brother, man, but from what I gather, if he keeps pushing and keep pushing the word, pushing his truth, being diligent, Lord's willing, the Lord will have mercy on him and save him, man. He has the right spirit, man. He's humble
I was in the main camp
and he understands.
with the apostles.
He can look back and see the errors in his ways.
But what happened? I wasn't diligent, and I wasn't grounded in the
Con,
truth. Yeah,
con.
I was going to.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Grounded. He said it right there. You got to be grounded in this truth, 1,000%. Before let me get this right quick, since I'm thinking about it. It's like we know this precept all the time, but I don't know if brothers really. As soon as I read this precept, the first thing that popped out to me is this part. But we know this precept is very popular. 2 Timothy 2:15. Study to show thyself approved. Brothers always quote that scripture, but when I the first time I read that scripture, the first thing that popped into my mind was it says to be approved unto Yahweh. So this thing, it's not about a respect of persons. It's not about man pleasing, man. We about our Father's business. Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai's business, man. And that's what 2 Timothy says. Study to show thyself approved unto Yahweh, a workman that needeth not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. Okay? But shun profane and vain babblings. That's what he should have did to his woman. Shut her up, man. you know? You see, you gotta lean on these precepts, not on your own understanding. You see? The devil is trying to sift you.
Camp, every Saturday. I did a couple videos of brothers on the camp. Every Saturday.
Let me run it back. He was saying that
I did a couple the men of the Lord, and I was in the main camp with the apostles.
That won't save you though. You gotta have your own
work.
work.
What happened? I wasn't diligent, and I wasn't grounded in the truth. Yeah, I was going to camp. Every Saturday. I did a couple videos with brothers and stuff like that.
But the Lord is watching you. Are you being sincere? Or are you doing it just to please men? Or are you doing it just to do it? Or are you doing it sincerely? Or are you doing it because you fear the Lord?
But I still wasn't grounded. My own personal relationship with the Most High, I wasn't grounded in. And what happened? I didn't even get kicked. Matter of fact, I didn't even get kicked out of GMS. Well, you know what happened? I just fizzled out. Little by little, it's just
the Lord took the light from him. The Lord watched him. The Lord watched him, and just he took that hedge from him like he told Job, like he did from Job. And Satan went and got at him, man. Threw stumbling blocks at him. Through the woman. That's the number one. He's absolutely right. That's one of the number one stumbling blocks is that woman, man.
He had nobody watch the baby.
Hey, King David fell for a woman, man. Tell you how strong think about how strong and how mighty and how righteous King David was, man. He was a man after the Lord's heart, man. And he still got hemmed up on a woman, man. But like I said, it's ultimately up to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. We have no free will, man. It's either the Lord loves you or he don't, man. Either the Lord chose you from the beginning or he didn't. It's as simple as that, man. That's really what it all boils down to, man. and just being humble. And if you have eyes to see, just being thankful and just be humble, humility. That's the number one thing, because knowledge puffeth up. Man, you will get this. You will think you're on some high level and you're not, man. This thing is about humility. Humility is the number one thing, man.
This, that, and the third, so on and so forth. So I fucked up big time. Okay? And I understand that too. And I wish it never happened.
But you don't control it. It's the Lord,
from then
man.
on, what happened?
Bro.
I just fell.
The Lord took it from me. And it's crazy because I was talking to another brother, and we talking about, because I know people that from when I was young. 'Cause like I said, me personally, I've been in the truth. I could say that my damn near my whole life. I'm 32. I'm 32 years old, and I've been in the truth since I was about 5, 6 years old. All right, not teaching and just not 100% like how I am now. But my mother, like I said, my mother was in the truth. My uncle was in the truth. Her husband was in the truth. I grew up in the truth. Okay, and I grew up around everybody, and I see all the men fall through the come. I see them all, man. I see them on YouTube. I see them on Sinetta TV. Niggas that was in the truth that I recognize, and it's crazy to me, man. The Lord will take it from you, man. It's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power, man. I know many a men and women that completely bugged out, man, have no remembrance of. That's why I think the Lord might be still working with this man, because at least he still remembers and still fears and still. Because usually the Lord take it from you, you just completely gone, man. Like King Saul. Saul couldn't get it back, man. He went to the witch of Endor, I think it was, and he couldn't get it back, man. He was trying to raise the dead, man. You know, the Lord take it from you. That's it. He turned his back. That's it, man. So, like I said, brothers, right now you got this truth, man. It ain't a game, man, and we getting close. We getting close to the famine. So now is the time to be storing up these treasures, man. Doing these videos, coming out the camp. You lollygagging, nigga. You missing camp on a Saturday. And fuck, that might be the last camp we ever had, man. You guys, man.
Some spell
playing
on
with
me,
fire,
or whatever
man.
the case may be, and I just fell into the nonsense. And then right after that, after I was told to fall back, fast and pray.
Which is beautiful advice. That's when you get weak, fast and pray. Which you should be fasting and praying anyway. You should always be fasting and praying. All right, you should be praying daily, multiple times a day. Okay, but like Yahweh Shai said, some demons. Because what happens is demons will jump on you, man. You know what I'm saying? And some demons you gotta fast and pray them out, man. You know, you gotta be circumspect, man. You gotta know, you gotta be able to rule your body, man. Bring your body under subjection. Know when you I don't care what, no, you know when you're going off, man. You know in the back of your mind. You gotta rule that body, man. Rule that demon. The best of your ability.
Deal with me. How
you know?
And that was the order that Elder Manatazak,
which is sound, beautiful advice.
I had to work my way back into the truth.
Exactly, you gotta prove yourself.
So, did I do that? No, I didn't do that. I just got into the state of depression, like, oh my gosh, oh man, I'm not with GMS no more.
And what happened was another demon jumped on him. See, when your house, remember that when you come into this truth, remember that the demons, your house is swept and cleaned, right? And all the demons are out. But what happened? As soon as you're not being diligent anymore, one demon come in, but he bring multiple demons. And the multiple demons might not just jump on you right away. They in the cut, lurking and waiting, man. And what happened? That depression is another demon that jumped on him, man. The same demon that was on Yahushua, telling him to throw himself off the rock. You know what I'm saying? Those are demons, okay, tempting us. That's why you gotta lean on the precepts, man. Through thy precepts I gain understanding. Lean not on your own understanding.
Whatever, and sunk all the way into that.
He probably stopped reading the scriptures. He lost faith. Be honest with you. You see, you gotta keep fighting, man. Fight the good fight.
Like I said, and I'm ashamed.
He might not have even ever been reading and studying like that from the jump anyway, be honest with you. Like he said, he didn't have a foundation. And hopefully now, I hope you see how serious it is and you really in them scriptures like that. You know, giving diligence. That's the main thing that's gonna save you, bro. And not GMS, man. I mean, GMS does have 100% the truth. We know that. That's a disclaimer out there, facts. But it doesn't matter. You can just be out there doing it yourself, man. Put your videos up. Do it yourself, bro. This isn't about GMS. This is about Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai doing the work, man. Sealing the elect. Yahweh Shai was out there and the disciples seen another brother out there preaching, right? Remember that? And they wanted to bang on him, man. Yahweh Shai said, whoa, calm down, man. This dude preaching the same gospel we preaching. Let him be, man. Let him live. You see?
Myself because of it. And
it's going way longer than I wanted to go too. Salakia, brother.
I
didn't think this video was gonna be that long, man.
And I got one, I got a Judite woman. Okay,
we all going through it, man. We all got demons. We all got. You may not have a rib that's on you, but we all got. You got kids. You got, you may have health issues. You may have money issues. We all got stuff, man. All that's just stumbling blocks, man. You got to prove yourself. You just can't slide into the kingdom, man, unless the Lord wants you to slide into the kingdom. Because, like I said, some people will slide into the kingdom, and you could quote me on that. But that's if the Lord does whatever the hell He wants to do, man. Like He said, He's the hirer, man. We're the servants. We said we were gonna work for a penny, right? No matter if we came in at 9 o'clock in the morning, 7 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning, or we came in at 8 p.m., right? And we get off at 9. We said we were going to work. So the Lord do whatever the hell He want to do, man. Okay?
And all that in my head.
But in general, you're just not going to slide into the kingdom, man. The Lord going to test you. You can go back to Abraham. Abraham didn't just get blessed. The Lord tested him. He tested him with his own child. You see? He always tests us. That's what He's about, man. You got to prove yourself. Like the scripture says, prove all things. And everything in this life is a test. And the ultimate test is coming real soon. Are you going to take that RFID microchip, which is the mark of the beast?
Scriptures, and I knew better. Again, I knew better. So, why am I making this video? I'm making this video also because let me be an example for you young brothers.
Beautiful.
And even for you other brothers too that might be dealing with a woman and that might be just dealing with a woman and
I'm gonna say this: to fall out the truth and then to make a video and humble. This is humility, man. This is shalom to you. I don't know you, but shalom, man. Lord's will, you be part of your elect too, man. I don't know if but we don't know. But keep pushing, man. Shalom, man.
What up, man? Because it's been a while, years. Okay, I'm not even gonna say
that is a shame. That's a very shameful thing, man.
Years.
That's very shameful. Lord's willing, that never happens to me. That's very shameful. But you gotta pray, man. Fast and pray. Give diligence.
All I could say.
Put not off the Lord day by day.
And His Son is the Most High Yahweh, and His Son Yahweh Shai. That, Lord willing, I could still, I'm still, Lord willing, I'm doing this work. I want to come back to do this work, and I understand everything that I did before don't count for nothing. All that is gone.
That's facts, but that goes for us too. This video, as soon as I put this video up, it no longer counts. As soon as I go out on Saturday, it no longer counts. Just like a car, as soon as you buy that bitch, it depreciates as soon as you drive it off the lot. That's how it works with Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. You got to keep pushing, man. Give diligence. We soldiers, man. Ride or die. The reward that we're going to get is so beautiful. Why not, man? What else is there to do? Like, I don't even know personally how he went back in the world. To do what, man? How can you wipe this out your mind? But ultimately, it's the Lord that took it from you.
Wait. So now I'm coming back to work 10 times harder So I'm gonna be making videos. I'm gonna be,
See,
pushing this word.
you can say it, but don't just say it. Do it. Anybody can say it. Don't be just we about action. Faith without works is dead.
That
Gotta
name
have
of
the works.
Yahweh Shai out there. Because first of all, I'm not dead yet.
Khan, beautiful.
The chip ain't here yet.
Facts.
Which I know is on this
So
way.
that's how also you see the Lord didn't take everything from him, and he knows. He knows.
World War III, we already in the midst of World War III. And you know something? I'm scared as shit.
And that's a beautiful thing to let you know that he might be still part of your elect. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. Or however it goes. I'm gonna shut it down after this. I'm gonna get into the scriptures.
Which I know is on this way.
Hold on.
World War III, we already this word and pushing that name of Yahweh Shai out there. Because first of all, I'm not dead yet. The chip ain't here yet. Which I know is on this way.
It's here, but it's not. It's here, but it's not fully implemented where everybody's mandatory. But it's here.
We already in the midst of World War III. And you know something?
Which World War III, it's already here. They just haven't fully announced it or, fully, acknowledged it. But we in the midst of World War III. Everybody's rallying for sides, man. Getting their S-400s, getting their, allies in order, their ducks in a row. We there.
Scared as shit.
Should be.
So
I'm scared as shit. If you say you're not scared of shit, then the Lord ain't dealing with you. You should be scared of shit. It says, give diligence to make thy calling and election sure. Him that endureth to the end, him that endureth till the end, the same shall be saved. Okay? So we don't know if we make it yet. That's why we always say hopeful elect, man. Okay? But anyway, let's see. Well, I'm gonna shut it down. This went way longer than I wanted it to go. But anyway, like I said, 2 Timothy 2:15, study to show thyself approved unto Yahweh, not unto man, but unto Yahweh, not unto GMS, not unto Apostle Tahar, not unto me, unto Yahweh. Study to show thyself approved unto Yahweh, a workman that needeth not to be ashamed. And he said he was ashamed. He was ashamed. Why? Because he was not being a workman. He had become a derelict. He was a watchman on post, and he abandoned his post, man. What if Yahushua came? He wasn't on post, warning the people. This nigga went back and was doing whatever, Study to show thyself approved unto Yahweh, a workman that needeth not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. Okay? What else did I have? Oh yeah, because he was talking about because this clown, the Avenger for Yahushua, was clowning him because he said he messed up having children and this and that, man. He obviously don't know the scriptures. This is Luke 12:49. I come to send fire on the earth, and what will I if it be already kindled? But I have a baptism to be baptized with, and how I am straitened till it be accomplished. Suppose ye that I come to give peace on earth? I tell you nay, but rather division. From henceforth there shall be 5 in one house divided. So the whole house gonna be divided, man. 3 against 2 and 2 against 3. The father shall be divided against the son, and the son against the father. The mother against the daughter, and the daughter against the mother. The mother-in-law against her daughter-in-law, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. Okay? So like I said, the Lord is coming. This truth is here to bring division. Not because the truth is Yahushua. He comes in a volume of the book. This whole message is about division. Okay? It says, I'm going to get straight to the point. It's the same one, but I got it in Matthew. Matthew 10:34. Think not that I come to send, and I got it in a red letter, straight out of Yahushua's mouth, who you guys ignorantly call Jesus Christ. Think not that I come to send peace, okay? Because God is not all love, okay? Think not that I come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword. For I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and the daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. A man's foes shall be they of his own household. He that loveth father or mother more than me is not worthy of me. And he that loveth son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. And he that taketh not his cross and followeth me is not worthy of me. He that findeth his life shall lose it, and he that loseth his life for my sake shall find it. So like I said, man, this the apostles forsook everything, man. They forsook their wives, they forsook their children, they forsook their jobs, they forsook everything and carried their cross. The same thing at this time. We're not telling you to leave your woman. That's not what we're saying. We never telling you that. But we telling you that your main priority should be the scriptures. Should be studying and pushing the truth. And everything else comes afterwards. Okay? That's what it means about taking up your cross. That's what the cross is. Okay? Um, and that's the prodigal son is in Luke 15. I'm not gonna read that 'cause that's gonna be too long. Yeah. So like I said, that's pretty much it. Like I said, shalom to that brother. I believe his name was Yawasop. Like I said, and I just wanted to do a little reply to that. Man, I was already long. But like I said, keep pushing. I don't know if you're part of the elect. Nobody does. I don't know if I'm part of the elect. Nobody knows who the elect are. That's why we call ourselves a hopeful elect. And Proverbs 24:16 says, "For a just man falleth 7 times, and riseth up again, but the wicked shall fall into mischief." And you was being wicked for a minute, man, because you was falling into mischief. But hey, you dusted yourself off and keep pushing, man. Lord is willing. Keep pushing. You might be saved, man. I know it's a fearful thing too, man. I know that feeling. That's why I keep pushing, man. I keep pushing. I keep pushing. That's the only thing we got, man. Giving diligence. Because no man knows. Nobody knows if they're saved or not. I don't care if you baptize. I don't care what the hell. If you know all the scriptures, if you memorize the whole Bible, if you could recite the whole, I don't give a damn, man. Nobody knows until that day. It said that we're gonna be scarcely saved, man. Within a twinkling of an eye, we're gonna be scarcely delivered, man. The last second is the last trump, man. Okay. But anyway, with that, I'm going to say shalom. Hopefully it's edifying. Keep pushing, man. We almost out of here. Shalom.